Okay guys, here we go. First run gonna be happening here, first official run with the Mofo RC Ugly AF chassis, set up kind of belly dragger style. Running the cliffhanger body and the Power Hobby Trail Warrior tires. These are really grippy and soft and 64 millimeters. They're nice and tall. So this thing's gonna squat, but it's got lots of droop and drop capabilities. It's got the Mofo, what is this, Black Label servo. This thing's really powerful. His metal servo horn on there. We got the, for branding, the CCxRC brass diff covers. And these are the steering links that I had as well. And also the knuckles that I was offering. On the back, just a hot racing one, just looked cool and brass on the back, so we did that. Endura shocks. And electronics in here, we're running the Nano Beast, which is a Mofo RC Nano Beast motor here on the side. Can't see the logo, we got to spin it around here. There we go. Got to show the logo on it. Battery tray mounts up there in the front. You can see the chassis, carbon fiber. Kind of looks like a sleigh. Running the Lizard. This is not the Pro, this is the original Lizard and Spectrum receiver. So I think that's everything to point out. And it's running overdrive 23%, which is the 13.2, I believe, setup. So we're gonna see how it does. You can see the overdrive, actually, that nice little slow movement. Gives it almost a little bit of a tick in it. So even though it's running super smooth, there's a little bit where the overdrive is fighting. But this is my first time running no shocks, springs. There are shocks, they're not shock springs, but very smooth control with the motor. Not really missing the springs yet. We'll see if we don't get any pushback on, say, a hill climb or something makes it want to topple. That might be where we see and miss having a spring there, especially on the rears. No real gate setup here. We're just doing a test of it before we have to run it on Thursday for the comp. Ooh. Don't knock my drink over. Better move it. Otherwise we'd be adding sticky traction compound to the course. That is a really bad angle, and that is gonna wanna totally walk over. Oh. And we're over. I thought I was gonna be able to kind of creep over that. It's a pretty big step up though. I needed to get both tires on, I think. There we go. There it is. A little bit of fighting, but we got it. Couple reverse points. Trying to watch the shock bodies. If the tires rub, they can actually unscrew the shock body. Still has decent speed, even though it's a nice creepy crawler motor. Very controlled. Let's go in the mud pit. My steering leaves a lot to be desired. I don't have a lot of good steering control. Let's see if I can transfer. Oh, that was fun. That was a cool little move. Get on some rocks here and see how the Billy Dragon does. Pretty good. Overall, I'm liking it. Really digging these tires. This is bad news. I think we can save it. Oh, one-handed driving fail. Alright, we'll wrap it up here with this kind of crazy terrain to get through. Oh, started off kind of struggling. That is the diff being hung up. We can't walk that. Double fail. What I want to do is climb up what I did last week, which is go up here and then make that top. Got wheel speed to the rescue. Now any of these lines could have changed too, because the big trucks have been on the course. There's this step up here. We did it with the scythe. Oh yeah, that was it. Cool. And the final thing is this stack of rocks. See if we can't find a good line through it. Overall, pretty happy with the performance of the motor. Definitely the servo. For the cost, it's a really great servo. This is all about just powering through. Ooh. Catch that back tire a little different. And then the boys are gonna do a little follow the leader, last man standing. All right guys, there it is. Pretty sweet truck. You know, it handles a lot like some of the other ones that I've set up, kind of like this. Although the other ones have springs, that's the main difference. So I would say it's right up there with all my other comp trucks that I have, performance wise. And I really like how low slung this particular one is. I need to figure out why I don't seem to have as much steering throw. That's the main question mark that I have. Because other than that, having wider turns than my other trucks, which does not help in a comp, I'd say that the rest of the performance is pretty spot on. Anyway guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Have fun RCing. Catch you next time.